Hello and welcome to I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit 2, the Summer of Sequels, a show where we discuss sequels from our childhood, our nostalgia from watching them as kids, how these franchises got made yet again, and our experiences rewatching them as adults. I'm one of your hosts, Nick Warner, and joining me as always, Matthew Pelton.
Can we start every episode like this?
Of just like stretching and like doing aerobics.
For people who are listening, we went to go start
Which
the
is
episode.
everyone.
So we don't do video yet. So for those on audio only,
Right.
Nick went to go start the episode and he shot his arms out. And then pure coincidence, I also did it. But then while you're doing your little intro, I call it the kayak method. It's like you're rowing a boat. You know what I mean? You got like the kayak thing.
I don't think I've ever rowed a boat like that.
You haven't?
Not like this.
How are you rowing your boat? You're not even going anywhere in your boat, dude. You probably suck. I row so much faster, dude.
Okay. All right.
Okay, how about you know what?
Mr.
My mom,
Boston University row team.
shut the fuck up. My mom, shout out mom. She moved into a new house and they left kayaks for some reason. I don't know why. They left they took everything else. Every like kernel of food. They even took like all the fucking ice out of the ice tray. Yeah, it was like the Grinch. But they left 2 kayaks.
Okay.
So dude, we're gonna have a fucking kayak off and I'm gonna smoke you.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna have arms all the way stretched. If
you're rowing like that, you're not even gonna go forward.
Yes, dude, you're not even gonna see me. I'm gonna be so fast. That's how you row.
All right.
Arms fully stretched. You gotta get like the double chin going.
Right.
Where you push the head down. Yeah. And then just roll your arms.
Pass out.
Yeah, then you just pass out. But you pass out after I fucking beat your ass, dude.
Right.
Okay, can I tell you a real kayaking story?
Sure.
I'd
rather you tell me a real kayaking story over a fake kayaking story.
You don't know what I tell you, but maybe every story I've ever told in the show is fake.
Oh, I'm well aware.
God damn it. I don't listen to the finished episodes. Do I tell a story and you put something in post?
Yeah, just like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy fucking sucks, and he sucks at kayaking. Don't spread that rumor. I'm gonna be so mad if you spread that rumor. Okay, I went to camp when I was a kid, so it was called Camp Jewel. Not like the smoking thing.
Did you guys vape the whole summer?
Dude, we got high as God for 2 weeks in the woods. It was it's by the YMCA. You can look it up. Camp Jewel YMCA.
Okay.
I shouldn't be doxing them, but fuck it.
Right.
Go look up Camp Jewel. And they had a little like kayak tournament.
Okay.
I was probably like 7 or 8, maybe.
Okay.
So I never kayaked in my life. I'm like, here we fucking go. Like I gotta impress the Camp Jewelers. That's what we were called. We were called the Camp Jewelers.
It's not adding to this narrative that you guys just got high the whole summer.
I'm not denying that narrative. So we all got in the kayaks, and dude, not only did I win the race, I fucking crushed it. Like I am miles ahead of everyone, including older kids. Like I fucking smoked everyone.
So I like to think I know you better than a lot of people, and like you telling me that story makes complete sense. Only because I know when, not always, to be fair, but sometimes when things like get competitive or there's like a competition of sorts,
I don't play.
You lock in and become a monster.
I do.
Like, and not in like a you talk shit and like you're aggressive and mean. Sometimes, but it's like you just become a fucking animal, and it genuinely scares me sometimes. So I'm not surprised.
That might be one of the nicest things you've ever said to me. That was so beautiful.
I mean, it's true.
Stop. Come on. But point of the kayak story. Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much. Is that
I'm cutting that all out?
No, it's staying on. Fuck. I want people to know how great of a kayaker I am. But the point of the story is that happened when I was like 7 or 8. Right. I've never been on a kayak since. But
seriously?
To this day, I just walk the earth and I'll tell complete strangers I'm a fucking great kayaker. I'm amazing at it.
Well, that's like
I wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, now it's my turn for my weird.
Okay, go for it.
Not sport, but kind of is. I guess this one is like really is. But when I was younger, so growing up, my family went camping a lot. I'm sure we've talked about this a lot, especially in like the open season episodes. RV, we talked about it a lot. Yeah. When we went to a campground in Massachusetts, it's right next to Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play.
Ugh, boo.
I know. And And they had a ping pong tournament this one like weekend that we were there.
Okay,
And
Marty Supreme.
It was, dude, when I watched that
Nicholas
movie,
Supreme.
I had flashbacks. I genuinely
That
had
was
flashbacks.
your life.
So the tournament was for ages 13 and up. I was
Okay.
12.
Ah,
I lied to them
of course you did.
that I was 13 because I
You
was
know
like,
what?
I want in.
You know how? Remember how you just said that? Like, this doesn't surprise me. The fact that you lied to someone, it's in your character.
That's insane to say.
That sounds like the Nick Warner I know.
That's crazy.
Just a filthy liar, dude. Can't
I
trust
thought you were
him.
gonna say like ultra competitive, like loves sports so much for the love of the game. No.
You're a
Just
fucking
shoved me to the
liar,
ground.
dude. You suck. I still don't know your real age.
That's true. Yeah, you
You're
don't know my actual
37 years
birthday. We talked about this on Greenlit before. You don't actually know my real birthday.
Well, okay, you fucked me.
I know. We talked about this on Greenlit.
Yeah, we did. What episode was it? I want people to know how wrong you did me.
Yeah. So I told them I was 13. Got into this tournament. I'm 12. Just
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the love of the game. Marty Supreme over here doing that. If that movie had come out around then, that's the only movie I'd watch. It would be on Greenlit.
It would be on Greenlit.
It would be on Greenlit. So we start playing, like, going through the tournament. I'm winning. We get to like the final four because there were like two
Damn.
tables.
Okay.
And it was like a 17-year-old that I was playing in like the semifinals.
And a little
I won by
12-year-old Nick
1
Warner.
point.
You beat him?
Yes. Cooked. I mean, not cooked. I won by 1. But made it to the finals. Won the finals like it was nothing.
Nice.
Dude, smoked.
Nice.
Absolutely destroyed. And you know what I got?
Yeah, what was the prize?
Free ice cream. Dude.
Let's fucking go.
And it was the summertime. We were at this camp. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
It hit. And not only did I get the ice cream, but I also got the love and respect of all of my peers at the campground. I was the fucking celebrity for the weekend. It was incredible.
Sure. That's how we'll tell the story.
Yeah. That's how it was in my head, at least.
You know what? I forgot to tell you after the kayaking story, like all the women kept asking me out, and
Right.
the camp counselors just gave me their free bed and clothes and shit. Like I basically ruled the fucking place. Totally forgot. That's
They gave
my
you a
bad.
crown, and that's how it went.
There's actually still a big picture of me. They built a fucking statue of little 7-year-old Matthew Pelton in a kayak.
In a kayak. It's like the kayak
You
is
know what? You know what my
enveloping
kayak
you.
method was? Arms all the way out,
Right. Chin
double
in,
chin,
tucked.
roll it up, baby. Let's go.
And then you pass out after you win.
Well, yeah, duh.
Duh. You have
It's-
to win first.
I win the fucking tournament, then the hospital second. But the tournament is
Right.
always first.
100%.
No, I
That's
can talk a lot of shit though. I've gotten in trouble with that.
What, talking shit?
Like, 'cause,
Well,
like-
okay, you talk shit, but outside of like competitive sports.
That is really true.
I will sometimes talk shit, but okay, to be fair, I used to talk shit in sports.
Really?
A lot. Like, and it was just like nonsense. It was just like basketball, like whatever, like just talking shit.
Sure.
And then, but that was like middle school, like maybe early high school. And then like right around like junior, senior year of high school, I don't know if I just stopped caring or if it was just like, I know that these sports aren't as deep as I'm making them out to be.
So, like, take
and
it
I had
easy.
like this self-awareness of like, I'm not going D1. I'm not making this my life. So it's really not that important. And like, I don't know if that was just like, I was getting so worked up that I was like, yo, like, it's not that deep. Or if it
Relax.
genuinely was just like, what the fuck? Why is anyone arguing over it? It's a game. This is crazy. So now ever since then, I've been like very, almost like anti-competitive.
Really?
Like I don't give a fuck in sport. Like I'm just like, whatever. Like it is what it is. Like if my competition like in basketball smokes past me, dunks on me, I'm just like, that was a fucking sick dunk. Like that was
Fair
awesome.
enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
It was just it's literally it's the fair enough method. That's what
Yeah.
I'm calling it. That's it.
See, I don't get because I don't really play sports. I did like cross country in high school, but that wasn't super competitive because it was all just we were all miserable and running, and I was like, hey, good for you for even doing this.
Yeah.
But I get competitive for like board games and card games.
Yeah.
But like to me, it's funny. I'm making myself laugh.
Okay.
Everyone else gets upset.
Well, but do they know that it's a joke? Is it a
Yes.
joke?
It is. No, it is. It is.
Okay.
It is. Like, okay, I won't say who, but I was playing a card game literally like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And in the game, someone was like about to lose. Mm-hmm. Like they were going to lose all their life. They're about to die.
Okay.
And I can help them.
Okay.
If I do it, I'm saving their entire game. So this person turned to me. It's like, yeah, like, if you want to help me, I guess I'll give you a little something. But it was so nonchalant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you should be on your fucking knees begging for my help, bitch. Like, you're about to lose. I want all your money. I want all your equipment. I want fucking everything. If you even want to see the sunrise again, give me all of it. And I promise I was kidding. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
But they got a little upset.
Yeah.
And the game, we didn't finish the game.
Oh no.
And it was
Well, because of that?
Yeah, because of that.
Oh my god.
And it was a very quiet ride home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they got a little mad at me for that one.
That's wild.
And I felt bad because also, like, when they were getting upset, I was just giggling more because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm brilliant. I'm like so funny, dude. I crack myself up.
Yeah, I think there's a weird like line with board games and just like, and like video games, like like Mario Kart. Like I feel like that's one where it's like either people don't give a shit or it's like life or death.
Sure.
And I feel like there's not really a true middle ground. Like I get upset when I lose in Mario Kart.
Oh, really?
But I know I suck. But I'm not like
fair.
I'm not
That's
like being
fair.
aggressive towards people. I'm just like, man, what the fuck? Like how the hell did I come in last? This sucks. Like I'm trash. Like, but I know I'm trash. But I'm just like, then why am I bad? This is stupid. And then and like same with board games where I'm just like, all right, yeah, it's like a little frustrating to lose. But then on the other side of it, I'm just like, it's a game.
It's a board game. Who cares?
I'm just like, I don't know. But I do know people that get frustrated. So I try and be like respectful in that regard. Cause I know it's like a weird atmosphere of like either people don't care and they're really just there to like vibe.
Yeah,
and
just
most
have
of the
fun.
time it's like they're doing it because like they're drinking and like they're more interested in the drinking and the conversation rather than the actual game at hand.
Yeah.
Like I've stopped multiple games because nobody wants to play the game anymore because we're all just drinking and talking and having fun.
I see that happen all the time.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Or on the other side, it's like life or death, and people are getting genuinely upset over it. And I'm like, okay, I've learned that like, regardless of who I'm playing with, if it's someone I played with before or someone that's new, I'm just like, all right, I will be like the tiniest bit competitive, but just like vibe. Like I'm just
That's
I just
fair.
vibe with games now. Like and the same with like sports. I'm just like, it doesn't matter, and I know people are going to get competitive, and I will let them be competitive.
That's fair.
But I will not like rage bait people, and I will also not like go against them because I do not care for the competition. And I don't know, maybe that's just like a lack of fire in my soul, but
Jesus Christ. What the hell? That took such a dark turn.
no, I mean like a lack of like competitive nature.
Oh,
like
better,
I just like
better,
lost it.
better.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the lack of passion I have for living.
Right.
Like, Jesus
right.
Christ. Are you okay?
Well, you know who does have a passion for living is Percy Jackson. And today we're talking about the 2013 film Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters. I always thought it was Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, but it's just Percy Jackson : Sea of Monsters, and I don't think I like that.
Well, you know what? I always thought it was Percy Jackson and the passion for living.
Holy.
Because, you know, when I think of Percy, that's the one character trait I always think of.
That's it. He just likes to live.
Loves it. That's what he's famously
making it
known
harder
for.
and harder to transition to the
Dude,
actual
dude,
episode.
you're struggling.
I'm stretching. It's
You can
fine.
tell we haven't recorded in a
we
bit.
got
Your
it.
transitions are a little rusty.
Listen, I do my best with what I have.
And I give you very little.
Yeah. So going into childhood stories, I'm going to start because Percy Jackson was a big one for me.
Yeah, you're
and
Percy boy.
I picked Percy to begin with, and obviously we're doing a sequel. So this one was one where I saw it a few times, but also this was the era, 2013. We were like 11, 12. This is the era where I was starting to understand like what bad movies were.
I remember you said this on the last Percy Jackson episode.
Yeah, where it's like it's like right around Amazing Spider-Man 2 era where it's like, okay, I know what reviews are,
Yeah.
and I know that it's not getting good reviews, and I see it, and like I still have a good time, but like I'm aware that there are bad movies.
Yes. Like what makes a bad movie?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
start picking up on it.
Exactly. So rewatching this, I was like, okay, I get what's going on. I understand how like my childhood self like saw this movie, and I'm not gonna spoil how I feel, but this was a very interesting one.
Nicole, okay, wait. So as a kid, like the first time you watched it, did you like it, or was it like something's off here?
The first time I watched it, I was into it purely based on the fact that I was a huge Percy Jackson book like nerd.
True.
As we talked about on the last episode, we had the whole Percy Jackson day at school.
Yeah.
I was like big into the books. I liked the first movie because it was in that universe. And then obviously I heard this one was bad. I like understood why it was bad. And yeah, when I watched it for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm in because of the books. Like I liked the little like callbacks and nods, and to be fair, a lot of it like doesn't actually line up, kind of similar to the first movie, which is I think why I got shit on partially. But yeah, I remember liking it.
Okay, it's just like with time.
Yeah,
It was like, wait a minute.
yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I, as a kid, never watched this.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Because when did this come out? 2011, you said?
2013.
Yeah, there's no way.
You're long gone.
I was long gone.
Yeah.
I
You're
think at
chewing
that,
on
like-
sheet metal at this point. Like you're smoking
Dude, I was
cigarettes and
working in the mines.
yeah.
Getting some coal for my family back at home.
Your face was full of soot at this point, so
Yeah,
like, there was no
like-
way you could even see the movie.
Dude, I
'cause
couldn't
your
even
face was
see
just
it.
like crusted up with soot, and
And like I come home, my dinner's a little cold. You know what I mean? Belt comes off. No, I'm sorry. Listen,
No, the belt comes
2013 was a
off.
different era.
the belt comes off because you're putting it away to get into your jammies.
Yes, yes. I had to take a shower to get all
Save
the
your
coal off.
fucking ass. Don't say I don't do anything for you.
Dude, thank you so much.
You get fucking canceled.
I was really scared. That was like the first time in the show's history I'm like, I should not have said that.
No, that's not true. That is not true at all. That is not.
Okay, you're making it sound like I'm dropping like.
Maybe the first time that I'm gonna keep it in. But the amount of editing that I do, because the shit that you say.
I never watched it as a kid. I knew it existed. Because I remember I read some of the books. I think I like bailed whatever the last one is. Is it The Last Olympian?
Something like that. I don't even remember at this point.
I got like halfway through and I'm like, whatever. Like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for like Schindler's List or something.
Right.
I want to read The Godfather. Like give me some real stuff. So by the time this movie came out, I was too old. But I knew it was a thing, and the only reason I knew it was a thing was people in the first movie made such a fucking fuss that Annabeth didn't have blonde hair. And I remember when the trailers for this one came out, she had blonde hair, and the internet I've never seen people gather with so much joy and happiness.
I don't even
for something
remember
so
that.
dumb.
Yeah.
They're like,
I didn't even.
finally did it.
I didn't even clock that in the movie. Like on the rewatch, I was almost like, oh yeah, that's just like what her hair like.
No, they gave her blonde because
I
people
think
freaked out.
because the movie was like bad and like the franchise is like regarded as
fair.
bad in my eyes, I was like, oh, they were just lazy filmmakers and they just filmed with whatever hair she had at that point in her personal life.
No, they gave her that.
That's crazy.
They went out of their way. Can you imagine, like, nowadays there being so much backlash to someone's hair in fucking Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was
Well,
you. You probably did that.
I mean, not ever like that bad. But
Not that bad.
No. But like, no, I never like cared really that much about like a book to screen adaptation shit like that. Like the
little things
Harry
like
Potter's
that?
eyes and like whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
stuff
other
like
shit.
that.
I never gave a shit about that.
Fair.
I was always like, whatever. Like it's a movie adaptation.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't-
let them adapt it. Like it's fine. Okay, going into production. This movie was directed by Thor, not
Odinson.
Odinson. Thor Freudenthal, who
Freud? Oh, Sigmund.
Sigmund. He was the director of Hotel for Dogs, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, a 2020 film called Words on Bathroom Walls. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
It's incredible.
Really?
Yeah, it has to do with like a guy trying to bang his mom and he's the god of thunder or something.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
He also directed episodes of Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, he's a big
The
CW
Tick.
guy.
Yeah. Among many more, he was also the second unit director of the 2003 Haunted Mansion.
Dude, I have my Haunted Mansion shirt on.
Hell yeah.
I knew
should've-
it.
Yeah, you had a sneaking suspicion.
Wait a minute. I think I'm a half god.
A demigod.
That's the word, demigod.
Okay.
Okay, I have my Haunted Mansion shirt on, right? Weird coincidence, or maybe I knew. Maybe I knew subconsciously. And check this out. Last night I go to bed. I'm honk shoeing. I'm sleeping like a king. Boom! 3 a.m, I wake up. And it's freaking like thunder and lightning out. Lightning?
Oh, shit.
Sound interesting? Just saying.
Sigmund Freud.
Dude, check this out. I think I'm literally a demigod of Sigmund Freud. I am right now by a lake. And I went swimming yesterday. I went swimming today. Who owns water? Poseidon. Think about it.
Shoot.
I think you have a podcast with a half god demigod demon.
Yeah.
Whatever. I didn't pay attention during this movie. I don't know what it was.
That's fair. Well, I think that's no credit to the writer. The writer is Mark Guggenheim. Cool name.
Ooh,
he also wrote
Grotto. Good band.
episodes of Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and the 2013 Green Lantern, which makes complete sense.
Yeah. I like that these two stuck together as a little like CW superhero squad.
True, and also that those two movies came out in the same year. Sea Monsters and Green Lantern.
And listen, I saw lightning and wore a Haunted Mansion shirt on the same day, so stranger things have happened.
Right. This movie was produced by Karen Rosenfeld, who is an executive who oversaw the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Hey!
And Michael Barnathan, there we go. That's probably not even how you pronounce it, but it's fine. Who was the producer of both Night at the Museum movies as well as both Percy Jackson movies, and has plenty of movies that we're bound to cover, so he is on the fast track to our Hall of Fame,
5-timers
which is pretty sick. Cinematography was done by Shelley Johnson, who did Sky High, Lego Movie 2, Expendables 2, and Jurassic Park 3.
Okay, that's cool, but I had an idea that has nothing to do with what you just said.
Okay. Did you clock that she did Sky High?
She did?
Yes, that was the first thing I said. I saw nothing behind your eyes, and that's why I had to say it again. So I was like, you are absolutely thinking of something else.
Wait, can you run those? I remember Jurassic World. What was it?
Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, okay.
Expendables 2. Lego Movie 2. Sky High. And then this.
That's a pretty impressive list.
It's pretty cool.
I'm sorry I didn't react the first time. I have an idea.
Yeah.
If you're in our 5-timers Hall of Fame, because you know we want to like give them a robe and stuff. We want to like really incorporate them.
Yeah.
It's a big honor. It's a big honor for them. So what if we have them as spectators for the kayak competition?
You want Hans Zimmer
And like Patrick
and
Warburton.
Robin Williams?
I want
to
them
show
to
up?
watch you get your ass smoked, dude.
All right, deal.
I want
like
you to be
that.
humiliated in front of
I like
Patrick
that.
Warburton.
I like it.
Done.
So this movie was edited by Mark Goldblatt, who did Piranha, Halloween 2, The Terminator, Inner Space, RoboCop, Terminator 2, Predator 2, Armageddon, Bad Boys 2, X-Men The Last Stand, G-Force, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water.
What were they again? I heard Jurassic Park, Expendables,
Right.
Haunted Mansion,
Sky High.
Sky High. Why is that guy only do sequels?
I don't know. But
Wait. Summer of?
I'm ending this episode.
Dude, I'm onto something.
Yeah, I mean, it's something.
I don't know what it is, but it's something.
It's for sure.
And I think it's going to end with me being pretty powerful. Okay?
Right. So production design for this movie was done by past guest Claude Perret, who did Night at the Museum 1 and 2, and also... Oh, wait, he didn't do Percy Jackson 1. He just did Percy Jackson 2.
I think so.
So he potentially is our future Hall of Fame. He's done 3 movies that we've covered.
I would love if he was in the 5-timers club.
Especially if like we can say that he's our first person that we've got on the show.
Yes.
That's
Let's
in our
say if you
5-timers
want to
club.
check him out, we interviewed him for Night at the Museum too, and he was fantastic.
He was great.
Yeah, we
He's
love
just
him,
A
truly.
pure artist, a sweet man. But yes, music for this movie was done by Andrew Lockington, who was supposed to be a guest today, but schedules kind of, schedules are schedules. And we hope that he can come on a future episode because he has done plenty of movies that we can do in the future because they were part of our childhood, including Journey to the Center of the Earth, Journey to the Mysterious Island, San Andreas, Rampage, among many more. He loves The Rock.
Now, when he does love The Rock. When we tried to get him as a guest, did you tell him you have a you have a podcast with a demigod?
Oh, maybe that's why he said
might have gotten it. Yeah. I think that would have done the trick. I think you screwed that up.
That's very true. No, but in all seriousness, like I'm very hopeful that we can get him on the show, and he seems like a really cool guy, and like one of my favorite parts about this movie genuinely was the score. Like there were moments where I was like, oh, the score actually rocks. So he's great, and his work is wonderful. I remember the San Andreas score. I remember one of the things that I just listed. I remember it being fantastic, even like when I was watching it as a kid.
Oh, really?
I think it was that one. Yeah. But that's super fun. So hopefully we can talk to him in the future. So also, this is the first ever Summer of Sequels episode with no guest.
Yeah, unfortunate. We had one lined up. It just fell through. It happens.
Also, we probably will be doing more of these just because of the nature of people's schedules, and also a lot of the movies, like either like Spy Kids, it was done literally by Robert Rodriguez himself, and like
no
that's
one
it,
else.
basically, or like it's Fred 3, and it was like YouTubers. So like there's definitely variations. We're gonna try and get some guests that we've had on the show before to cover their sequels. So stay tuned for that. But just know that, you know, we're going to try and get as many people who have worked on the movies as possible. That was our goal. But obviously, we might have a couple like this with just the two of us, which is, you know, it feels good. It feels good to be back, just the two of us. Now we're at the point in the show where we're going to talk budget and box office.
Oh, yes.
So as a reminder, The Lightning Thief, the initial Percy Jackson movie, was made for $95 million.
Okay.
And it grossed $226 million.
Okay.
So it made a bit of a profit.
Not as much as I thought, to be honest.
Yeah. So Sea of Monsters, what do you think it was made for? What do you think it made in the box office?
Okay, I'm gonna say because it didn't like shatter the box office, but it made enough that it got a sequel. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say budget. I'm gonna say it didn't go up. I'm gonna say it actually went down.
Okay.
So instead of 95 million, I'll say it's still close. I'll go 85 million.
Okay.
Also because they have a Cyclops and then they just give him mist so they don't have to CG his face the whole time. So I'm going to say budget went down. And box office, there's no way this did well because there's not a third one and there was no other Percy Jackson.
The whole thing got canceled.
Yeah, the whole thing got canceled.
The entire thing got canceled.
Until the Disney Plus show.
And I've been devastated to this day. Like even rewatching this, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, I'm still so upset that we never saw a version of this entire series play out. But anyways,
well, did the Disney Plus show, is that getting a third season?
I think it got greenlit, but like with this cast, with this production,
with,
like the almost like the weird nostalgia 2010s like
that's fair. I hear what you're saying.
I think it would have been cool to see it all the way through.
Okay, if the budget was 85 million, I'm gonna say this tanked. I'll say it made like 120 million.
Okay, so for the budget, you were on such a good track. Oh, it was made for just under what it was. The first one was made for 90 million. You were very close. You had the exact right thinking, and very similarly, you had very similar thinking for that. It didn't make a lot of money. It was profitable.
Oh, it was.
And it made 200 million.
Okay, but still
But it's still wild that the movies were made for almost the exact same amount. And they grossed almost the exact same. Like ever so slightly down. So it's like they made almost exactly the same amount based on like what they were made for and how much they grossed. But it's just a wild statistic.
So neither really moved numbers.
No.
I'm surprised they made the sequel in the first place.
I can't believe that Percy Jackson didn't make money, but like a lot of money. But Ice Age makes like $10 billion, and they're making another movie this year.
That I was throwing Ice Age under the bus? What the hell?
I was bored.
Okay, would you rather watch an Ice Age sequel or would you rather watch Sea of Monsters?
All right, you got me there.
Thank you.
So moving on.
I rest my case.
On October 12th, 2011, a sequel to The Lightning Thief was officially confirmed by 20th Century Fox. Filming for Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters began on April 16th, 2012. Filming took place in Robert Barnaby Park in Barnaby, British Columbia.
Okay.
However, from June 20th to July 22nd, so about a month, they filmed in New Orleans for the Princess Andromeda scenes, including the former site of Six Flags New Orleans.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either. Very interesting.
Oh, I like that.
So there were 2 previous scriptwriters that were hired on, Scott Alexander and Larry Karaszewski. We'll go with that. Mark Guggenheim was hired to rewrite the screenplay, and Scott and Larry were uncredited on the movie, which kind of sucks because it's like they wrote this whole movie and they fucking didn't get any credit.
And then he joined the band, the Guggenheim Grotto.
Right.
That is a fact. Don't look it up.
And then obviously, similar to the first movie, this movie has like very different interpretations of the book. So there are multiple plot points that don't even exist in the book, such as the poisoning of Talia's tree and the Kronos not appearing in the books until the 4th installment.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and then also from what I read, the bronze, because again, I would have known this 10 years ago, but I've
just been lost to time, man.
But the bronze bull's attack, like the bronze bull that attacks them in Camp Half-Blood, that just didn't exist.
So basically all the
or
things
like
that,
it was like very much changed.
Everything that didn't make sense in this movie.
Yeah, and similar to the first one where it's like they didn't do this road trip to go get all the pearls and everything.
Oh yeah, they went to Vegas and shit.
Yeah, and they like it just like didn't even exist, and like it's the stuff that I don't like the most.
Yeah,
and it just happens.
It's the stuff where like when we get to it, obviously in plot, it's like based on the logic you're telling me, this literally makes 0 sense.
Right, exactly.
And now then obviously, I get
why. As we mentioned, this movie was the last in the series. I believe there were supposed to be 5 total or 4. I can't remember how many books there are. I think there's 5. But and now they have the TV series, which I still, between the first episode that we recorded, Percy Jackson, to now, still have not watched.
How?
And I've again heard it's great, and I think they got greenlit for a 3rd season. Don't quote me on that, but it's doing well. People like it, and I've heard good things. So I will probably check it out at some point. And who knows? Maybe I'll reread the books because I just went home and I brought a bunch of books back home.
Oh, there you go.
You know.
I say I want people to know. Not only are you a Percy Jackson guy and you still haven't watched the TV show somehow.
Yeah.
But when you came out to LA, we had like a whole like Percy Jackson experience.
We did. Yes. And you know what's insane? Okay, for the listener, we went to the Run Disney Expo before our big half marathon, and they had like this Percy Jackson lounge, and we went in, and like it was like super cool. They had like a little bar, or I don't know if it was a bar, but they were like giving out shit, and we got like a pin, and they had like the books there and everything,
they had,
and like they
Sea
were
of
doing
Monsters
their thing.
pillows and stuff like that.
It was
actually
really
pretty
cool. They had like the wallpaper. They had like a little couch. It was super fun. I went home. We flew back to Florida. Unpacked, didn't think about that at all. Realized, I think it was when we were recording the Percy Jackson episode the first time, or potentially, I don't remember when we recorded that, to be fair, but it was like I was thinking about Percy Jackson, and then we started doing this, and then I was like, oh my god, I lost that pin. I don't know where it went. Like I don't know if it's in your apartment or if I brought it home and it just somehow got lost, or I dropped it somewhere.
You still haven't found it?
But I cannot find it anywhere. I like ripped apart my whole apartment.
Sucks.
I looked through all my bags. Cannot find it anywhere.
I still have mine.
Very sad.
It's literally on my desk.
I have like a little pin flag, and like I would put it right there.
That'd be so cool.
But I don't have it.
See,
it's very sad.
You're a fake Percy fan, dude.
I mean, nowadays I am.
Are you a demigod like me? I don't think so.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna reveal all my secrets.
You son of a
So, going into plot, we open with Percy reintroducing himself to the audience and catching us up on some much-needed history about some of the other characters. This was like
Now, okay, I watched it this morning, and he goes like, "Hi, I'm Percy Jackson." That's what he sounds like to me.
I thought that was a sarcastic O, and I was like...
No. He goes like, "Hello, I am Percy Jackson."
Yeah.
And I remember having the thought of like, why is a sequel starting with him like introducing himself?
Right. Yeah, it's a very strange sequence.
It's a very strange start.
Yeah.
But then you told me the box office of the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, got it.
Right.
There were like, it didn't like break records. It didn't really make a ton of money.
Sure. And to be fair, I don't remember the numbers or have them on hand of like the DVD sales.
Oh,
so
that's
who
true,
knows?
because
It
it
could
was
have
that
been
era.
It could have done numbers and a lot of people saw it. But then by the numbers of the second movie, I don't think it did
Like,
super well.
I was so confused by it, but I could see the thought of, hey, the first one, like, not a ton of people saw. So if people are going to this one, we got to, like, reintroduce, like, what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
But if you know it, like, if you did what you were supposed to do and you watched the first one, then you watch this one, it's so weird.
It's very strange. Because, like, it's fair context of, like, we're going to throw you in, like, you know, Percy has a haircut and, you know, all this stuff.
Annabeth is blonde now.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, it's very strange.
Yeah, right?
So Luke, Grover, Annabeth, and Thalia all were going to Camp Half-Blood when they were attacked by monsters. Specifically by Cyclopses. This is important later in the story.
There's
for some racism
reason,
in this movie.
Yeah, this movie tackles racism.
Yeah.
It's a big theme in this movie when it really shouldn't be.
100%. So Thalia gives her life to save the other three, and when she dies, Zeus, her father, turns her into a tree, and that ends up being the barrier that protects the camp to this day. Now, again, this is all the backstory that Percy's like, oh, I'm Percy, and here's the backstory.
That was good.
And yeah, thank you. And that's kind of the story that we get, which sets up the entire rest of the movie.
Correct. Also, okay, to be fair, I don't know a lot about Greek mythology, but Zeus is the lightning guy, right? Can he make people into trees?
Dude, I didn't even question it.
Sick. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I just moved right along.
It's just he does that now.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the king of the gods, right? Like, he's like the top guy.
Yeah, but
he's
why?
like the head. Because he's fucking Macho Man. I don't know.
But is he like, because I know his brothers are, what, Poseidon and Hades?
And Hades, yeah.
Is Zeus like the oldest one?
Maybe.
Or is he just like the scariest
I think he's
one?
just like the most powerful.
He's like the Soprano, so he's Tony Soprano.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you know what? Tony Soprano can make people into trees anytime he wants.
Perfect. So we cut to the present day where Percy's training against other campers, including Clarice, daughter of Ares, the god of war.
Was she in the first movie? I don't remember.
No.
I didn't think so.
No. Yeah, she shows up, and
she's also kind of racist. She has like a scene with the Cyclops guy. And she's like, "What's up, one-eye freaking loser?"
I think she's just a bully. I don't know if she's like, because she's like mean to Percy and like mean to basically everyone she encounters.
Maybe she's just racist towards like water people.
No, but she's also mean to other people outside of them.
No, she's so nice. Dude, this movie is about racism.
Yes, it is. But that's like the whole thing with her is like, that's like the dumb character trait that gets played way too much. It's like, I'm just mean, and because I'm the daughter of the god of war.
Is that like, okay? Why does that mean you're mean?
But no, that's what I'm saying. Is like
why is she mean to everyone?
Played up. It's so strange.
She's also mean to everyone, but like she has so many friends.
Yeah, she's like the most popular person.
I'm like, I don't understand.
Like, is everyone a bully there? Like, is everyone
a tree?
Is everyone a tree?
I don't understand anything that's going on in this movie.
I don't either. So Clarice wins and puts the idea in Percy's head that his last quest was just a fluke and he should be a tree.
He should definitely be a tree.
Dionysus, who is the god of wine.
Is this Stanley Tucci?
I think so.
Dude, he fucking rocks in this.
Yeah, he's in the first movie, I'm pretty sure.
Why do I not remember that?
Maybe he's not in it, to be fair. But I remember him very vividly in this movie.
This movie started and it has like the fucking flashback scene. And you have like the training scene, and I was like, yeah, I remember this. Like, not the movie itself, but I'm like, I remember this cast, I remember the feeling of this camp, and I wasn't like super pumped to continue.
Yeah.
But then I will say it got to Stanley Tucci and Anthony Stewart Head.
Okay.
As the horse guy.
Chiron. Yeah.
Chiron. By the way, rest in peace, Anthony Stewart Head. He fucking rocks. And I was so sad because I grew up watching Buffy. It was devastating. But he's in this, Stanley Tucci's in this, and the two of them are genuinely so good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Like, their dynamic together was funny. Stanley Tucci's just like kind of a dick to the kids.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't really like the kids too, so like I'm in, like fucking roast them for days. Like, this is great.
That's very well, yeah, and his character's also like very resentful to Zeus, so he's just like, fuck the other gods because now I just drink water.
It's I
can't get drunk.
He has like a weird Jesus joke at one point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like and it upsets me because the two of them, the dynamic is so good, and they're in the movie for like the first 20 minutes, and then we never see them again.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking because they are the best part of this movie.
Yeah, I agree. Well, and yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm just misremembering that he existed only in this movie or if he was in the first movie, but that's almost a testament to how good he is in this movie.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't exist in the first movie and he hardly is in this movie, I remember him so vividly.
You remember
and obviously
him,
Chiron's like in both, and like he was
Yes,
like
he is. He was
Percy's
recast,
guy
but-
in the first one.
But he
like the
not only
character,
do you remember him,
but-
but he just feels like so vivid. He
Yeah.
feels so like right with this
Yeah,
cast in this world.
he feels truly alive in this
Yeah,
story.
like I think not to kind of jump to the end here, but one of my biggest things with this movie and kind of the first one, I just don't think I realized it till this one, is I know a lot of people were upset that they like aged up all the characters. Mm-hmm. Like Percy's supposed to be like fucking 10 or 11, and they cast Logan Lerman, who I don't know if he was like probably in his 20s or like late teens, whatever.
Yeah.
So they're older than they should be, but not only is there that, which doesn't bother me because I'm not super like in love with the books anyway, but I gotta be honest, I think they're just miscast.
Yeah. I have a certain level of nostalgia for the characters in
Fair.
the first movie, but I fundamentally agree in this one, especially Percy.
I know.
Like, I don't know if it's the haircut and the aging, but
Could
I'm
be.
like, dude, I was so thrown off by him the whole movie
The whole movie.
that I was like, bro, what happened to my Percy? Like,
And like he's
They
a good
do my
actor.
boy.
Like it's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah, of
against
course.
Logan
No.
Lerman at all. But there were so many times in this movie where I'm like, he is not working.
yeah.
They needed like especially in this one, they needed like a David Cornsweet kind of energy.
Yeah.
Because in this movie, he is basically Superman. He's just super nice and he loves everyone
Yeah.
and he's super kind. But it doesn't come across as genuine, where like David Cornsweet as Superman does. Like you just feel like that is him. If you found someone that had that energy, dude, this movie, I'm gonna be honest, this movie could have been actually pretty good.
It could have worked, and that's why, like, even though I haven't seen it, I'm excited to watch the second season of that show
Sure.
and see what parts work. If it's like the whole thing,
Sure.
If it's like very specific parts, but I do remember liking this book in particular a lot more than the rest.
Really, was
Like
your favorite book?
Not necessarily my favorite, but it was like up there.
I will say
remember
I'm
liking this one.
excited for like how Disney Plus tackles the racism.
Yeah, right.
Because it's cooked in there.
It's built in. It is
There's no
fundamental
avoiding it at
to
this point.
to this story. Yeah. So, but yes. So Dionysus and Chiron call Percy into Dionysus' office. They call him Mr. D, right? That's
Yeah,
what they
because they're
call
like
him?
tight with him.
Yeah. They're homies.
Yes,
And
whatever.
introduce him to Tyson, the other son of Poseidon, and a Cyclops.
Now,
So again,
okay,
it's
I
like
was
this
confused
weird-
by him.
Yeah,
So I have two questions
Mm-hmm.
for because you're a Percy boy.
kind of, but yeah.
Is the movie saying Poseidon had sex with the Cyclops?
I don't think it's ever explained because like Percy has his mother who
Yes.
fell in love with Poseidon.
Yeah.
And we saw in the first movie he can come down to like human size.
Yeah, and they like yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so they
like, had a
can
kid.
do their thing and they can have Percy like a normal human couple, right?
They can do the business.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a little naughty.
So when it comes to the Cyclopses, I know those guys are much bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
So my assumption
Except this
is he
one for
goes
some
into
reason.
like the larger Poseidon version that we saw in the first movie in the very beginning when he's walking from the ocean and he like shrinks down. If you remember that.
Oh yeah, vaguely.
He's like, yeah, it's like literally the opening scene of the first movie. There's a storm and he walks out of the ocean and he's massive and he walks past the fisherman.
because he walks out
and
like
he,
on
like-
Santa Monica Pier and everyone
Exactly,
sees him as
and
big.
and he walks down and he's like ends
Yes.
up being like normal size. So there is a chance that the sex is just bigger. Like he's just the
Fair
size
enough.
of a Cyclops, and
I'm not judging.
I'm not putting it out of the picture because Tyson does exist,
Tyson exists.
and the precedent of that this is how gods have kids is already established with Percy and his mother.
Yeah, you get freaky with it.
So, well, that's what I'm saying is like there's not like they just like they I don't know they put them in a tree and then they pull them out of the tree and the kid's born.
They
whatever.
do love their trees.
They do love their trees, exactly. But they established that like regular human sex is a thing.
Do you think Tyson was like a mistake from a drunken night?
I don't know Poseidon like that. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if he has like a fetish for cyclopses or what, but I don't know. I would need to get to know him more.
I like the idea of there's like a full fucking like rave.
Yeah.
All the gods and monsters are there, and then cut to 17 years later. Hey, meet your son.
Right.
And then dude, oh my God, that's so what happened. 17 years later, fucking Cyclops comes knocking on the door. Hey, remember me? No. Shocker. Your boy's in the car. His name is Tyson. You know what Poseidon does? He ships his ass off to camp. He just gets rid of him.
But then why is but then the logic is broken only because he is more helpful. I mean, yes, but he's more helpful to Tyson than he is to Percy.
It's because he feels bad.
Okay, fair.
He abandoned this boy for 17 years.
Yeah.
So he ships him off to camp so he can like get freaky and like his bachelor pad do his Poseidon thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With other
There's a
humans
reason you could argue he's the god of wet.
All right.
With Tyson, it's like like he wants to ride a fucking dragon to a cruise boat. I'll give him a fucking like seahorse or whatever. Like,
okay, fair.
I'll throw the kid a bone here and there.
He's like whatever.
He gave his other kid like a sword and shit. Like it's pretty even if you think about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Percy's just like a little bitch, dude.
A pen sword that saved his lives more times than I can count.
Yeah, like and that was like your dad's like big sword. Like that's a family heirloom.
Right. So
like, get over yourself, dude. I'm so sick of him. Percy's such a little bitch.
No.
Oh, dad doesn't love me. Get over it. Dad's leave.
He's pretty sad in this.
The
one.
Poseidon does suck. I think he's like the worst dad ever.
Yeah, he's probably he's maybe as bad as Hermes, as we'll come to find out.
True.
But during breakfast, a mechanical bull breaks through the barrier of Talia's tree and starts blow-torching the camp. And also, I wanted to mention, because Maddie made the note, that Clarice is Glimmer from the Hunger Games, and she just wanted me to say that on air. That's it.
Okay, let's move on.
Shout out, Maddie. We love you. So Percy and the gang defeat the bull, but just barely because of, again, Percy's weapon that makes no sense. And we see that Tyson is seemingly indestructible, or at least fireproof. He's quite strong.
Yes.
Percy sees that Luke is the one who sent the bull, and he tells him about a prophecy that Chiron hasn't told Percy about yet, and then he vanishes using some mysterious device, which we don't know about yet. And I think it's explained in the book, but again, no time for any sort of explanation about anything. We're just in it.
This movie
is like minute 5.
Breakneck pace.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I'm going to wait till you get to the prophecy lady, because once I realize what the prophecy is, and once we get to the tree, which you're also going to get to in a minute, this movie is fundamentally broken.
Yeah. Okay, we're about to get there. So let me just... Yeah. We're almost there. So we learn that Talia's tree is dying and that Luke poisoned the tree.
Yes, Luke poisoned this tree.
Yes, which never happened in the book, apparently.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So Annabeth uses a demigod iPad and finds information about the Golden Fleece.
Do you not have one of those?
Admittedly, no.
Oh, I've always had that.
Yeah. Well, I have a demigod iPhone, but not the iPad. I never got the iPad. Like,
your dad hates you, dude. Yeah. Was Poseidon your dad? Loser. Idiot.
You watching demigod brain rot on YouTube? Well, iPad kid over there.
Dude, my dad's the fucking god of creatine. Get fucked. Dad of chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
So she finds out about the Golden Fleece, an item that can heal Talia's tree. Only problem is it's in the Bermuda Triangle, of course, or they call it the Sea of Monsters.
Yeah. Also, by the way, when you say Talia's tree, it's this woman is a tree.
Yes. Yeah, that was one of the four friends that in the beginning they're all hanging out, and that's why they all hate Cyclops.
Do you think every tree is a person in this world?
Absolutely not.
Because that would make more sense.
But you see like a literal human being baked into the tree in that one, but none of the other ones.
Maybe you're not looking hard enough.
Very true.
I don't know. Listen, maybe I'm going to go see a tree and I see like my grandfather's face.
Yeah. I mean, Shelley Johnson, the DP of Lego Movie 2 and Jurassic Park 3, she just didn't show us all the trees.
That's true. You can't eliminate it.
Sky high, just saying. So Percy asks Chiron about the prophecy. Here we are. And he sends him to an attic where he's told about the reign of Titans, which is led by Kronos. He was eventually defeated by his sons, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, but he is said to rise again. There's a half-blood child who is said to either be the savior or the cause of the world's destruction. It all begins when two cousins, Percy and Luke, grapple for a fleece.
Okay. First of all, before I get into my biggest problem with this stupid ass fucking, what is it? Prophecy.
Yeah.
Which fucking every movie in the 2000s had a prophecy, but whatever.
Right.
I'll give the movie some credit. The prophecy lady and the exposition scene is actually pretty cool. Because the prophecy lady is just like this weird corpse, and it's very creative. And then the exposition scene is like all like stained glass stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's like, listen, if you're going to have an exposition scene in a movie, it's kind of like always a drag. So what do? Cool way to do it. Very creative. Now, wait, if we just think about this. Luke, is that Kevin Bacon's name in this movie?
No, Kevin Bacon.
He just looks like Kevin Bacon.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember seeing Kevin Bacon.
He looks just, I do. He looks just like fucking Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Luke wants the Golden Fleece to bring back Kronos.
Yes.
Because he's a little angsty.
Yeah.
There's no other
Very
bigger
angsty.
motivation, right?
Yeah.
He's just mad at his dad.
He hates his dad.
That's it, right?
And he hates the gods, so he wants to see the fall of the gods.
Yeah, he wants the fall of Mount Olympus. Even though the same gods that are around now killed this guy before.
And also,
but okay,
there's no telling that Kronos is gonna like be friends with him, which we see at the end when he gets fucking eaten.
Yeah, Kronos really eats him
immediately.
So, why are we trusting this guy? So anyway, it's almost like if they brought back Sauron, but like didn't give him an army.
Right.
It's like, well, he lost once. So if he's gonna come back, you gotta like hook him up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
So he wants to bring back Kronos, even though that wouldn't work, but whatever. So he wants to bring back Kronos because he's mad at Nathan Fillion. But he is aware of this prophecy that, hey, Mount Olympus could be saved. And it starts with two cousins fighting over a golden fleece. So you would think that if he wants this golden fleece to bring back Kronos, he is not going to want anyone else to know.
Right.
Because if he goes around telling people I want a golden fleece, he's basically starting this prophecy that could get in the way of his plan of bringing back Kronos and killing his dada.
Right.
Nathan Fillion. So, why in the fucking world would he poison this tree and send a mechanical bull in, knowing the prophecy and knowing the only way to fix this tree is if they get the golden fleece?
Right.
He's basically just giving them motivation to get the thing that he wants to get in the first place.
It doesn't really make sense.
No, if he just didn't do that, he could just go get the golden fleece.
Even if he did that and he was like, I'm so sick of these people that I'm just going to fuck with them right now. Because I think part of it is like he wants to break the barrier so when Kronos gets out, he can go kill all the fucking half-bloods and like whatever. But it's...
Get the fleece first.
Yeah, or if he does that, don't make a whole stink about it to your cousin.
Exactly.
Like, that makes no sense.
The cousin didn't even know about the prophecy.
Or
You
send
told
someone
him
else
about it.
to go get it.
That too?
Like, just bring it back to me. I'll do it in secret. You guys go do your thing. I'm not going to wrestle over this at all. I'm going to get it delivered to me in a package.
It's so easy. This should be so
By my
easy.
piece of shit dad.
I just don't understand. Like, it's like if I want, like, let's say me and you live together.
Yeah.
And there's one pizza slice left in the fridge.
Well, you're eating it, so that's...
Well, I know, you're going to have to really stretch your imagination.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really...
Pretend there's one left in the fridge. I want it. You don't even know it exists. So the easiest thing for me to do is just go get the pizza.
Just eat it. Yeah, right.
But instead, I tell you there's a prophecy.
And it starts by us wrestling over a piece of pizza.
Over a pizza slice.
Yeah.
Why would I even inform you of the pizza?
Well, right, because you know I'm gonna come wrestle you for it.
Exactly.
But see, this doesn't work for our situation because I would have already seen you eat the rest of the pizza, and I'm sitting here cold and hungry, and I just want a slice. You know,
Well, how
I just
about this?
want one slice.
It's even worse than that. Because not only did I tell you about this pizza slice, when in reality I shouldn't have, because that just gets in the way of me wanting it.
Right.
And I got rid of all the other food in the house, so I purposely made you hungry. Like, not only do you want it, you now need it.
Yeah.
But that's all my doing.
Right. It's so stupid.
Why the fuck?
I understand why they didn't do a third movie.
Yeah, no shit.
It's insane.
Also, like, just go get the golden fleece and then fuck with this tree.
Right.
Because then, we need the golden fleece. Luke already has it.
Sorry.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre that the villain basically gives our antagonist the motivation, basically gives him the whole movie on a silver platter.
Right.
But by doing that, is putting himself in more conflict. Mm-hmm. So it just makes zero sense.
Unless for some reason, which this is not the case, but I'm trying my best.
I know.
For
I was trying
some
to.
reason, he gets an alternate version of the prophecy told to him that is like worded different, or like he misinterpreted it in a way where it like doesn't, like he just doesn't even realize that. But there's no way that's the case because everyone already knows about the prophecy.
Oh yeah, because all
Like
the
almost word for
professors
word.
know.
Yeah,
Everyone knows it.
Yeah. So there's unless they knew that like because he was like an evil guy or whatever, like they like told him a different version or something happened, there's no other reason for him to be doing the actions in the order he does them.
No, there's no. It makes no sense. It's just making it so much more difficult on himself.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. But moving
and then,
on,
like from this point on, for like the rest of the movie, we lose Stanley Tucci and Anthony Stewart Head, but I just couldn't get behind it.
yeah,
Because I'm like, the more I kept waiting for them to give me more information, like, oh, that's why he's doing this. Like, this actually does make sense, but they just never do it.
right.
And it's just like, no, like Luke is he just went crazy, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, doesn't give a fuck.
There's that.
Yeah, fuck it. He's just crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
He's so cool.
He's the coolest.
He's so cool. He's Kevin Bacon.
Right. But yes, so Clarice and another satyr are chosen by Dionysus to go to the Sea of Monsters to get the fleece, but Annabeth, Percy, and Grover end up going on their own quest because of the new information about the prophecy that they learned from Luke, then from Chiron, then from this attic lady person spirit thing. Tyson also joins them.
If Luke just hadn't said it,
Yeah.
would have been fine.
Yeah, the world would just be over.
Yeah, he would have won. And Nathan Fillion would be like, oh, rats. I got to go
shit.
back to Serenity.
Yeah. So Tyson joins them, and they ride on the Chariot of Damnation, which is a New York City cab, as far as Washington, D.C., where its drivers, 3 elder sisters, eject them for lacking enough drachmas, which are like the currency in this world.
But this is another one, just to give the movie some credit. I really like the taxi cab drivers.
Yeah. It almost reminded me of like a Harry Potter scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote down it felt very like Beetlejuice-esque.
Yeah, totally.
Though maybe it's just because I'm in like my Haunted Mansion shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, they're in a Doom buggy.
Oh, we're so close to HHN. Let's go.
Oh, let's fucking go.
I'm so excited.
Hellraiser House just announced.
Let's go. So demigods align with Luke, kidnapped Grover, and with the help of Hermes, the others track him down to Luke's yacht, the Andromeda. And
In New
Hermes,
Orleans?
exactly. And Hermes gives them a tool that will make anything it outlines disappear, and also a can of wind, like SpongeBob, where you can open it and it will just release the winds of hell or whatever, and just will launch you wherever you need to go.
By the way, I feel bad when you're giving this plot because I have so many notes.
Yeah.
And you'll say something, and I'm like, yeah, like that didn't make sense, and that didn't make sense, and this didn't work.
Yeah.
But if we go over everything that doesn't make sense, this would just be the longest Greenlit like in history.
It would be like 3 hours, yeah.
It'd be 3 hours. It'd be probably more. Because even like the tape, that in itself could be a 40-minute conversation.
Yes.
Well, what are the limits of the tape?
And also, they only use it once, which pisses me off.
Yeah, which is fucking insane. But like, if you're in a doorway,
Yeah.
and I tape the doorway,
Yeah.
are you dead?
No.
Why not?
You just walk through it.
But like, where do you go?
Wait. You're saying if I'm standing in the middle of a doorway,
Yeah.
but is the doors open
Sure.
and you tape around the doorway?
I tape around the open doorway, yeah.
But you're taping around open space.
But you're standing in that. There is an object in that space. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like so mindfuck.
Exactly.
Like,
It just breaks your brain.
Yeah.
Of like, how far does this tape go?
I think it's literally like what it's touching. To be fair, but I don't know because it's not explained.
It's not explained.
It just says whatever's in the middle, but I'm like, in our case, it's like it's just whatever it's touching. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
but like also
Because again, they use it once, so you can't really even figure it out.
You can't figure it out. Does that like only apply to like 2D spaces or
Right.
like is there like a depth of field thing? If I tape something and like I can see something in what I just taped.
I don't think
I mean?
that's the case. Only because when he does tape the like jail cell, only the jail cell that he physically
guess
tapes
that's true.
goes away.
Okay,
so I think
one more question.
That's the only thing we can actually deduce from this.
That's the only fucking thing we can do. There's so many problems with this tape.
Yeah.
If you are standing outside of a suburban house, whatever, picture just like generic New England house.
Yeah.
If I tape around the whole house, what goes? The house, the walls, the roof, the fireplace, like what actually happens?
I don't even want to think about it.
Dude, we could talk about it for hours.
Yeah. And again, they only use it once, which sucks. And also like it just reinforces the fact that Hermes actually is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
because like he gives them these tools to go and like basically kill his son.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
he could go see at any point and he just doesn't.
Yeah, and to Luke's point, to a certain extent, he says like, "Oh, he gave you his best wishes, but he still won't come and see me."
He won't come see you.
It's fucked up. So it's like it's reinforcing these things about the gods being actual pieces of shit, and like
The
also
gods-
the gods are not going like helping Poseidon's not helping Percy. Like
No, he sucks.
It's just really not a positive thing.
That's why that's my biggest thing with these movies is the world is just not fun.
Yeah, well, and
Like-
it doesn't make sense.
It fundamentally doesn't make sense. There's just like you could tell it wasn't thought through. And even like Harry Potter, listen, do not fun things happen? Of course. You have like Voldemort. Who? You have Voldemort. You have like terrible people out there. But the world is fun.
Yeah,
Like the idea of like being in a world full of magic and all these creatures is such a blast. In this world, there's racism. The gods fucking suck.
right.
Every single cool like weapon, the more you think about it, doesn't make sense. The pen sword, terrible. The tape doesn't make sense. Every single time you're like, this feels like it could be so cool, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
How did you like this as a kid?
I like the first one because the first one's better.
Actually, I don't know.
I think the first one is much better than this.
I might have to stand up for Sea of Monsters a little.
All right, fair enough. I think
Even
there
though
are
I just tore it to
sequences in
shreds,
this
but-
that are better,
That's what I mean.
but overall, again, who knows if it's nostalgia? But I think the first one plays better to me.
That,
I don't know.
so there is stuff in this I do really like.
Yeah,
Like we
totally.
talked about the stained glass stuff and the taxi. Like there's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
creative
yeah.
stuff in here, but then there is stuff that just really brings it down.
100%. So Tyson gets some help from Poseidon because Poseidon apparently loves him. His affair
Or
child.
it feels bad.
Yeah, and he and Annabeth and Percy ride on a sea creature up to Luke's yacht. So they infiltrate the yacht and instantly get captured. Like immediately. they don't even make it 3 steps on that thing and they get caught.
This is the worst fucking group of heroes of all time.
It's insane. So Luke reveals his plan to use the fleece to bring back Kronos and destroy the world. His justification is that the gods took over their parents, so now it's just their turn. Like, he hates his
not?
dad, but, like, genuinely, his only thing is, like, yeah, I guess it's our turn now.
Sure.
Like, what the fuck?
Also, if Kronos just like destroys the world, what does that mean?
Well, and we see it later when he gets fucking eaten. Like, he's not gonna be, like, his faithful servant or whatever. Like, he's just gonna get fucking destroyed by Kronos.
But the movie literally tells us that in the beginning.
Yes.
Like, Kronos would just fuck with anyone. He has no loyalty
he's like
to anybody.
He's like a world eater.
It just makes it, dude. This movie's so broken.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm getting frustrated just thinking about it.
It's tough. So Luke is disappointed in Annabeth because she's hanging out with Tyson and a group of Cyclops killed Talia.
Yeah, she's racist.
Yeah, it's interesting how they deal with racism and classism in this universe, but it's just not in a good movie. Like it's so interesting that they try and do this in an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, also, like,
It's like a full fantasy movie plus like the trying to deal with that a little bit. I mean, I think they do. Like they're making it a plot point for a reason, but I don't think they execute it well.
It's like surface level.
It's just
like,
thousand, like the very fundamental. Yeah. Like the
though
very
also,
basics.
like, it kind of not like ruins Annabeth for me, but a little.
Yeah, I mean, her blonde hair ruins it for me, but
fair. She had like an encounter with one bad Cyclops, and now she's like, all Cyclopses are evil.
Yeah.
Like that is not good. This is our main character. Like, yay!
Percy roughens up the sea to get their backpack that has the magic tape gun to get them out of the jail cells.
Oh yeah, he almost kills everyone to get a backpack.
Basically, yeah,
he does.
And then they fight the rest of the demigods on board to escape. And they use the can of wind, and Percy absolutely obliterates Luke into the water as he rides on a wave next to Annabeth and Tyson. Just going through like all the nonsense
this point,
in this movie.
like where he drops off Luke, or where he tries to kill Luke.
Yeah,
it's so far from Luke's boat.
Yeah,
and I'm like, he's gonna drown.
No, he's dead.
He just killed him.
Yes, like he should have died twice in this movie.
Honestly, and I thought he died in the last one.
Yeah, well,
doesn't Percy drown him in that one too?
Yes.
Percy just drowns everyone.
I'm convinced that he's actually the son of Poseidon. The Luke is.
It's the only explanation.
It's the only explanation because it's insane.
At this point, the movie could tell me that, and I'd just be like, "Yep, sure."
Yeah, makes sense.
At this point, why the fuck not?
Hermes and Poseidon had sex and they had a kid.
Yep, I believe it. Was Hermes a Cyclops? It's the only way I believe it.
Yeah. So the group crosses the Sea of Monsters and are swallowed by
Carbidus.
Charbidus? I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Working together with Clarice, who was also swallowed along with her ship, they escape by blasting their way out of this creature's gut. And Percy guides the ship towards the coast of Florida, baby. Let's fucking go.
Let's go into Nick's neighborhood.
I was fired up when they said that. They name dropped Florida.
This I promise this will be the last one I bring up. Of like, this doesn't make sense. It has to be. It has to be the last one. But this one like pissed me off because you have the two sons of Poseidon, and they go to the Sea of Monsters, and they're getting surrounded by sharks.
Yeah.
And at first I thought, oh, one of them is doing it because they're the sons of fucking Poseidon. And someone has a throwaway line, and it's like, oh, the Bermuda Triangle isn't in Poseidon's domain. I'm like, what? What does that mean?
It's literally just this is the only explanation for why this would make sense.
Okay, I'm ready.
No, that's it.
That's it.
The case in point. Case in fucking point. That is the only thing that they could come up with. I agree, but that's literally it. That's the only reason.
Because it's either like, okay, the god of water just isn't as powerful as we think. Or
that's not true because he's one of the big three.
He's one of the big three. He killed Kronos, right? Though it turns out that seems like it's pretty fucking easy to do.
Yeah.
But pretending he is super powerful, does that mean for some reason all the oceans are split up like countries? And like this one isn't Poseidon's domain, so legally he can't help his sons?
Maybe. Or there's like some higher magic than him inside of the Bermuda Triangle in the Sea of Monsters. That would be the only reason that it would make sense is because all these monsters are like festering there. Yeah. There's like some mystical thing in just this region.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if it is a mystical thing just in this region, that does mean that the god of all water isn't as powerful as we thought.
Right.
Or it's like Mount Olympus is like the UN and they just divvy some shit up.
Yeah.
Which I kind of prefer that.
Yeah. Although, we would have to like learn more about the other people, and I don't want to do that. I don't have enough time.
That's the thing. Like, dude, we can talk about it for literally hours.
I know. So
but I just don't want to.
Yes. So landing on the coast of Florida, they find an abandoned theme park.
Six Flags New Orleans.
I got fired up, I have to say. And they eventually find the fleece guarded by the Cyclops Polyphemus, I think is his name, in his lair, as well as Grover, disguised as a female Cyclops, which I thought was quite funny.
Wasn't the logic of the theme park that it's like on an island? And they go up to it. I think Percy's like, why is there a theme park there? Mm-hmm. And the Cyclops guy was like, oh yeah, the guy that made this island just made a theme park.
Dude, he's Scooby-Doo.
And it's literally Scooby-Doo.
It's literally Scooby-Doo.
But that's like the whole explanation.
Yeah.
He made a theme park for half gods.
Yeah.
He just like wanted to
He's
have
just
fun.
Walt Disney.
I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
And also,
Where's his movie?
I got a kick out of it because they start singing "It's a Small World."
Yeah,
as
they
they're
did.
like riding the ride. I was like, "Are you fucking
Even
kidding
though
me?"
like right before it, they're like fucking terrified. They're like, we're gonna go into the
They're
cave
gonna
of
die.
a Cyclops,
Like,
and they
"It's
just
a
start,
small
they're
world."
like, start
I'm like,
dicking
"Bro,
around.
Can't be doing that right now.
Dude, the
Don't
more I
drag
talk
them
about it,
into
the more I'm
the
like,
mud.
is this one of the worst movies we've ever covered?
I think so.
It's so bad.
Besides the score and the production design, this movie sucks.
That's it. Honestly, those two things do rock.
Genuinely.
Oh yeah, that's not even just because we've like been in contact with them.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
two things
yeah.
fucking rock.
Yeah. So they rescue Grover, retrieving the fleece, and they trap Polyphemus, but they are ambushed by Luke. He makes Percy hand over the fleece, naturally, while Tyson is shot with a crossbow when trying to protect Percy and falls into a roaring stream. As Luke begins reviving Kronos, does not happen in the book.
I figured.
Percy frees everyone, and the group fights Luke and his allies in combat. Percy loses to Luke, but is saved by Tyson, who survives after being healed by water because Poseidon, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
However-
I guess we're back in Poseidon's domain. I guess.
Right. Yeah, exactly. However, they're unable to prevent Kronos' resurrection. Again, does not happen until like the 5th book. And Percy engages him in battle after he swallows Luke whole. He just
Wait,
fucking
Luke
eats him.
also survives this, doesn't he?
Yes.
He just pops up later, undigested.
Yes. So eventually, Percy uses his sword, which is part of the prophecy, to defeat and re-imprison the Titan. And Annabeth is impaled by the Manticore and dies. The Manticore is like the pet that Luke and his people have on the ship.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm fully zoned.
Yeah,
And I'm just waiting for you to say, so final thoughts.
I'm getting there.
Thank God. Thank God.
She's resurrected by the fleece because my understanding of the whole movie was the fleece can only be used once.
Nope. It's
And
infinite.
no, you can use it literally as many times as you want. So as long as you have it, nothing bad can happen. Literally
Dude,
anyone can die, and then you can use it, and nothing matters.
It takes all the stakes out of everything in the rest of this universe forever.
It's so insane. Like the fact that he uses it on Kronos, and then they still have it, and they can use it again. Is like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? Like,
Like,
what's
you
the
could
point?
literally be dead for decades.
Yeah.
And just put a fleece on you, you're back.
And also, when he's killed again and imprisoned again,
Fleece.
yeah, they could just reuse the fleece again.
Like,
It's
no wonder they
insane.
canceled the next movie. Any movie after this would be fucking boring.
Well, and the emotional stakes, would be gone. Because it's like,
Yeah,
if they
there's
defeat
no
him in the
stakes.
5th movie, they make it to the 5th movie,
Fleece.
they defeat him, he's dead, they kill all the bad guys. 20 years later,
Fleece.
some fucking kid shows up, oh, I want the fleece to resurrect this bad guy. What the fuck?
The fleece, it just breaks everything. It just breaks it.
Yeah. But it's the only reason this movie exists. So Clarice
It
gets
fucking
the
rocks,
honor
though.
to
Looks
use
very
the
comfy.
fleece to heal. Yeah. Clarice gets the honor to use the fleece to heal Talia, and Annabeth accepts Tyson for who he is as a person, which is good. Tyson and
we
Percy
cured
bond.
racism.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the
Thank
fleece.
God. In an hour and 45 minutes, we did
You
it.
think the fleece cures racism?
I mean, it has to at this point.
Maybe Annabeth touched it, and all of a sudden she's like, Cyclopses are people too.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Honestly. Tyson and Percy bond, and the camp realizes that the fleece is more powerful than they thought, and Talia is brought back fully to life because why the fuck not? Not only is the
not?
tree healed, but she is now a human being
Yeah, she's
after
fully
being
back.
a tree for fucking 20 years. So Percy thinks she could be the person that they reference in the prophecy, the one who can save them or the one who can destroy them.
Even though it doesn't the.
And I have to say, all is not well in the world because
No,
this
it's
literally
not.
ends on like a cliffhanger that we never get any sort of
Fine. I'm
satisfaction
so
on.
fine with that.
And I'm very upset about that. But we'll get to that in final thoughts. Okay, going into final thoughts, I'm going to start with you.
That felt so good to hear.
Let's hear it. Final thoughts.
Okay, final thoughts. Does this movie fundamentally make no sense? Yes. Is the world broken and boring and full of racism and it's uninviting and not fun? Yes. All of that being said, I felt the same way about the first one. So this is not anything new in terms of this world. It's just this movie had like the chance to maybe fix it and it didn't. But now that they're both on like equal playing fields of like I never really cared for this world and neither movie did a good job of getting me there. I did have a better time watching this one than I did the last one.
Interesting.
Like I couldn't tell you. Maybe it was just because I don't know if this one's like shorter or the pace is just so ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
That like my fucking like Instagram reel, YouTube short brain was like, yeah. But like the first one, I was more bored, and like I'm like, this just sucks. Where this one, I'm like, I can acknowledge that this is not good, but I'm at least like entertained.
That's very interesting.
So I think I do like Sea of Monsters more than The Lightning Thief, which I know is not the general opinion of these two movies.
Well, and I also don't share the same opinion. And I think this has happened multiple times on the show where we have a movie where one of us is more nostalgic, and then obviously we end up liking it more because of the nostalgia. Especially when it's bad. Like when it's good, obviously we usually are like, oh, that's great. And we can agree that like, yes, this movie is not good. However, I'm very sad that we did not get the rest of the series with this cast, because like I said previously, like I think the like 2010s era filmmaking and like the cast of these movies I think would have been fun, even though I guarantee you all of them would have been equally as bad. I just think I would have been like my 2010s heart would have been satisfied if we had gotten the complete series. Though I'm now very excited to watch the show because it seems like the show is going the way of like they're going to do the whole thing.
Yeah,
which is great. But yes, there would have been a certain nostalgic charm that I think would have been great for those.
That's okay. That's fair because you're especially like this era filmmaking.
Yeah,
you don't really get that this vibe anymore.
Yeah.
So like it's sometimes fun just to revisit. But I said this earlier, but I do think it's a big problem where our main character, in my opinion, is just fundamentally miscast.
Yeah, I agree, and I like this. Job. I like every other character more than him, and like,
I agree.
And I think it's good that they have more characters. Like they have a lot of supporting characters that do play decent roles in this.
Yeah, and they're good.
Yeah, and they're great. Like I like them a lot, and I do like the scenes where they're all interacting. But when he's by himself, just like kicking a rock around, like my dad hates me. Like that's the parts where I'm just like, oh, this blows.
Yeah, it's any part where he has that wholehearted, just good person, sincere moment. That is, I just don't believe. Because of Logan Lerman's performance. And again, not a bad actor, just doesn't quite fit this role.
Yeah, totally.
So like if you had a Percy that was, to be fair, I don't remember how he acts in the books, but if he was a little more like rambunctious or a little more like, not like, I don't want to say mean because that's not really the word I'm looking for, but not like Superman nice.
Sure.
I think he would have been great.
Yeah.
But with the way Percy's written, especially in this one, it just doesn't work. So I'm like, if they made more movies with this cast, you have a huge problem. Totally.
And like, who knows how that would have, because it seems like they were directed by two different people. Because I think Chris Columbus directed the first one.
Yeah.
So who knows if they had like multiple different directors, maybe one would have been much better than the others. But we're never going to see that. And I'm sad about that. But I do like this one, the first one more, Lightning Thief more, because one, going back to your point, I think that Logan Lerman's performance in the first one is better.
It's better. It is.
Like, I think he's more expressive. True. I think he interacts with people better. Like, I think overall it's like way better because I think it's like as you're establishing that character, he's kind of finding himself. He plays into that more. Where here it's like he's established, even though he introduced himself in the beginning.
He's just not established at all.
But I do think overall, like, I think there are better moments in the Sea of Monsters. But I think again the nostalgia plus the performance plus. I think most of it's nostalgia, to be honest. But just upon rewatch, I found myself more engaged with the first one. Like this one, I genuinely was like not there for a lot of it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just had like the opposite to you, where I was just like zoning out on this one, and then the first one I was like locked in. But again, I think most of that is because I knew everything that was happening in the first one.
Well, true.
And this one is just like it's so quick that I'm just like
I think with this one, just so much of it just wasn't making sense.
Yeah.
That I was so locked in because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy.
So, but I have a very similar complaint to our Aragon episode. And also our first Percy Jackson episode, where I do not think that you can adapt a book of this scope with such high mythology in an hour and 45 minutes. No, I don't think it's fair to the book. I also don't think it's fair that you're fundamentally changing a lot of the story to work as a movie. I'm doing air quotes. But like you're leaving out so much of what makes the books good. And then you're also condensing it into what should be a 3-hour movie. And
Yeah,
it's an
honestly,
hour and
yeah.
45 minutes.
It's like Lord of the Rings. Like those movies are super long.
And they need
it's
to be
justified.
to flesh out all of the stuff that you're saying. Like they could have a whole demonstration of the freaking tape thing. They could explain Talia's backstory without having to do like a, hey, this is Percy Jackson, this is who she was. Like you could do it way better. Like go a Pan's Labyrinth route where you have the explanations like shown to you rather than just like told to you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just so upset that they ever did that in the 2010s of like doing these high mythology fantasy books and like doing them in an hour 45 or an hour 30. You're like,
quick,
it feels like a fever dream. It's ridiculous, and not a good one. It's ridiculous.
And I again, like I can somewhat understand the logic of like, well, these are young adult and a younger audience is not going to want to sit there for 3 hours with high fantasy and stuff. But you're right. It does a disservice to the world,
right,
and the characters and the source material. And ends up you have a movie like this where a lot of the lore is just like broken.
Yeah, totally.
Where you're like, I can't get like into this world because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 100%. So with all of that, let's move on to our ranking system. As a reminder, I think you say, "Oh yeah," every single time.
Every time.
So as a reminder to listeners, we have, instead of doing like a ranking system out of stars, we have a 4-tier system of whether or not we would buy the movie on physical media, because now we are both collectors of physical media. So the top tier is buying it on 4K. So we love this movie, we're gonna buy it on 4K. Step below, buying it secondhand on sale. Step below, streaming, and then below that, never watching again. So Pelton, over to you. How would you rank this movie?
What was the system? Was it Expendables?
Oh my god, Jurassic Park 3,
World,
Sky High.
No, I think. Listen, even though I just said I like it more than Lightning Thief, I would happily never watch this again.
Yeah.
Like if I was hanging out with someone, they're like, "Hey, do you want to put like some fun childhood thing on?" I used to like watch Sea of Monsters as a kid. I'd be like, "You can leave."
It's so interesting.
You can get out.
Because and we've brought it up before, that I'm usually a lot more forgiving on movies. And I don't know if it's because we don't have a guest this episode. And again, God bless Andrew, God bless Claude. Like, they both did genuinely really good work. And I think a lot of other people on this movie did do really good work.
Dude,
I'm not
true.
discrediting
That is
anyone's
very
work
true.
on this movie.
Yeah.
However, I can't have every movie be my favorite. I'm not going to buy every movie on 4K. I'm not going to stream every movie. This is the first movie since we've established this, I think, that I would never watch again.
Boom.
I think it's one of those where even the first Percy Jackson, you have to do a lot of convincing for me to like really like rewatch it. Like I rewatched it for this show, and like I loved rewatching it.
Sure, yeah.
But like at this point, I would need another like 10 years to like really go back and like have a good time watching it, I think. But the second one, I don't know if I would ever go back to again outside of this show. And the unfortunate situation that I put myself in is I'm still gonna buy this on physical media because I told myself I'd get all of the Greenlit movies that we've ever covered.
Freak who hates money.
Yes. So if there is somehow a 4K version of this movie, I'm not even gonna get it. I'm gonna get the cheapest version of it and carry on with my life. Because you're right.
You wouldn't get the 4K one?
Of course I would. But I'm saying,
I was about to say, come on, there's no way.
At that point, I would have to. But it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be spending a lot of money on these movies that I really genuinely don't like. But I did tell myself, like, I'm a completionist and I want to own all the movies that we covered because this show means a lot to me. And I do want to have that whole filmography to look at on a shelf and be like, that's so cool that we like did over 100 movies. Like, I think we're at like 80 at this point. That's so
close.
many.
We're really close.
And it's like, it's super cool. So it's like, it's really cool that I'll be able to look at that. But that one, I'll like have my eye on the whole time, be like, I should never have bought that. I should have never bought that. So yeah, on our ranking system, this is a 1 out of 4 for the both of us.
Okay, wait, I have one final question for you.
Yeah.
If they were both exactly the same price, both 4K, both Steelbook, etc., but you can only buy one, would you sooner buy this? And let's assume you already have Lightning Thief.
Are you going to say Howard the Duck?
So you complete it. Or Howard the Duck.
I would easily buy Howard the Duck.
Oh, let's go!
I do not think that movie is good. I think that movie I could watch with friends and have fun with it.
And it's also brilliant.
No. Also, the steelbook is fucking awesome. Like, the
It is
cover
really
is
cool.
really
I'm
sick.
not gonna lie.
Like, if they had a really cool Sea of Monsters steelbook, maybe I would be like, oh, I would buy that one over. But no, the Howard the Duck one's really cool.
Dude, it's so rad.
I have to admit.
I'm about to drop like $40 to $50 on Howard the Duck, and you know what? I'm not upset.
No, and I'm not either. As much as I shit on that movie, I'm like, give me that.
I know. I'm
on
looking
it.
forward to it.
I'm like really excited. Like, I haven't stopped thinking about it since they've announced it.
Like when I get it and I show people my steelbook collection, I will pull that one out specifically.
Yeah.
And like fucking check
The
this
purple.
out.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It
Anyways,
looks so sick, dude.
one final thought about Percy Jackson: Sea of Monsters. I can't believe it's got greenlit. Thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for more fun guests, crazy sequels. It's been a wild journey already doing summer sequels, and we're loving it. So please stay tuned for more, and we will talk to you next week. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
This has been a Quaywood audio production.